Partitions and mounting. A disk can be sliced into multiple partitions. A partition can span multiple disks. A partition can be of two different types, raw and cooked. Raw containing no file system, cooked containing a file system. So, if you want to store the boot information, it can be stored in a separate partition. So, once it is stored in a separate partition, it has its own format because at the boot time, the system does not have file system device drivers loaded and therefore cannot interpret the file system format. So, for example, PCs that can be dual booted, a bootloader that understands multiple operating system can occupy the boot space. Root partition. Root partition that contains the operating system kernel and other system files is mounted at the boot time. So whenever you want to store a boot information, it can be stored in a separate partition. This has its own format because at the boot time the system does not have the file system device drivers loaded, so therefore it cannot interpret the file system format. So one example, if there is a multiple operating system, then bootloader can understand the multiple operating system can occupy the boot space. Root partition contains the operating system kernel and the system files which is mounted together at the boot time. Directory implementation methods. Linear list of file names with pointer to the data blocks. So there are certain methods here for the implementation of a directory. One is linear list method, another is hash table. But when we apply linear list method, it is a very simple program but time consuming to execute. For example, to create a file in a system, the entire list has to be searched to check if there is a file with the same name. To delete a file, the entire directory needs to be searched as well. So if we use another method called hash table, it is a linear list method, same method but with a hash data structure. So this decreases the directory search time. So in the previous method, that is directory implementation method using linear list, a simple method where pointers were used to point the data blocks. For each of the file names, each file names will have its own pointers which will point to the data blocks. So this type of linear list method, it is actually time consuming to execute because if you want to delete or to create a file means then the entire list has to be searched to check if there is a file with the same name, or the entire directory need to be searched when a file has to be deleted. But if you use the hash data structure here, it decreases the directory search time. So actually this is more easier method, implementation method for the implementation of a directory. Collision. Collision situation where two file names hash to the same location. So if the two file names are existing, then both are hashed together into the same location. A chained overflow hash table can be used to overcome the fixed size, but it might require stepping through a linked list of the colliding hash table entries. So if there are certain collision existing, that is if two or more files have the same name means, then hash, it is hashed to the same location. So this situation or this particular problem can be solved, but similar type of problem was arising in the linear list method, means entire directory need to be searched, or if the file having the same name is existing, then you need to search the entire linear list there in order to create a file. But if there is a hash data structure means, then if though there are more than one file names altogether, the file names with the same names will be stored together with the same hash to the same location. Allocation methods. An allocation method refers to how disk blocks are allocated to the files. There are three methods: contiguous allocation, linked allocation, indexed allocation. Contiguous allocation. Each file occupies a set of blocks on the disk. Simple. It is a simple method. Only start location and the length is required. That is, the block and the number of blocks are required here. Random access is easy. Waste is space. External and internal fragmentation exist. Files cannot grow. Wastage of space. in contiguous memory allocation. So look at this diagram, contiguous allocation of disk. There is a chart where in the chart there are 3 columns. First column is file, second column is start, third column length. File, number of files existing in the disk. So in the diagram there, the first disk block begins with 0 and the last one is 31. So there are certain files existing in the disk. So files, wherever files are existing, that particular blocks are shaded there with the light blue color. So start and length. So let us observe there in the diagram. In the diagram here, that is here in the count, the start location is 0 and how many blocks, that is the length of the blocks. 2 blocks are allocated to this particular file count. Same way TR file, it begins, that is start is 14, but totally 3 blocks are allocated to this particular file. Same way mail, start block is 19, totally 6 blocks are allocated to this particular mail, that is 19, 20, then 21, 22, 23, up to 23, total 6 blocks are allocated, 23 and 24 also here 6 blocks are allocated. File F, start block, that is the start location is 6 and totally 2 blocks are allocated to this particular file in the directory disk space. So here there is lots of wastage of blocks here. In between there are many blocks which are not at all used. It means external and internal fragmentation exists and lots of wastage is also present in a contiguous allocation of a disk.